Hey, Goku, I'm gonna show you your house here a little bit. Yeah, let's just get started. The house looks good. The house looks good. Of course, I'll always have things to point out. So I'll just try to fly through this the best I can without being exhausting but also appropriately detailed. Um, we got to clear this stuff away from the condenser unit here. Your place, I see this every time I come here for whatever reason. I don't know what it is, but it always seems to need more exterior trim, like weather preparation, relative to other houses. So, I will and should do that. I don't really view that as sort of optional. We always get pretty, I want to say overgrown, but on the verge of overgrown back here for a multitude of reasons. But the number one being, damaging the roof. We got to get the branches away from the roof. That's a given, and that's a thing in the front yard as well. The fencing looks okay. Yeah, so just more weatherproofing, caulking, painting type work there. A fair amount of that, to be honest. I would love to see this all power washed. I'll put that squarely in the optional category since that's more cosmetic than really functional. I feel like I said this exact thing last time I was here, but the video probably doesn't do it justice, but ideally, I would love to see that just painted again. It does look very worn up there in a lot of spots. You can do without it. Just that particular front sort of pitched area in particular. So I really do feel like the work that we need to do is more exterior than interior, and it's a good thing there's not a ton exterior like it. And just quick glancing this room, not a whole lot to do both for myself or, stuff that we would charge tenant for. We got minor wall repair to do. I know he's not going to do it because he said that. So that can be a fairly nominal charge out of deposit. I don't see damage on baseboards, doors, door jams, nothing like that. Self-explanatory, easy. We'll take care of it. This door should get a full repaint. That's quite dirty, actually. And that's no big problem. Nothing in here. This room looks great. Not a whole lot of paint will be necessary. Obviously do that. He warned me of these holes in advance. Inside, this really looks quite easy. With your property, we have these recurring things that I feel like I mention every time I look at it. It's exterior wear from trim, it needing caulk and repainting more than kind of your average house for whatever reason. And then always messing with the trees a little bit. And then this is a constant thing that we always come back to. Because I know for a fact I reflex grouted this last time we turned this property over. I know for a fact I've paid Chris Patrica to do it, possibly twice. And every time we come back to this, that just does not look as good as we would like. And yes, we've got to do it again. So that's a thing. That is not a tenant charge thing at all. Here's your appliances if you want them. Yeah, they were not hard on these walls at all. I mean, with exception, just the obvious spots that you saw being an exception. I mean, it does not look like I have to do much of anything in these extra rooms. Yeah, a few holes. Okay, this room a little bit different. There's probably a dozen holes in here. But still, no biggie. Here's the yellow room. It'd be nice to have some light. No, I don't see much going on in here either. A few holes. So I'm trying to not make this painfully exhaustive, but I really do think I've gotten you the gist of what needs to happen here, and it's certainly not overwhelming, but it's at least what I would call significant. Very little of it charged back to tenant. Yeah, this guy's not out. He's still got his special cars here. Okay. So hopefully that gives you an idea.